Hello and welcome to the show. We start this week's FailRace episode on GTA 5 with LM145 on a bike. Now, we have seen many times in this series that bikes are rather dangerous. Up ahead, an AI immediately ploughing into the leader of this lot. However, a Regina would quickly betray, and that's taken out two bikes with the Regina bump there. Yeah, mean AI cars. Superfed K on GTA 5 is racing around a stunt race. Well, we've seen this happen a few times. When you're in the slipstream, you take a jump, you're carrying that little bit more speed than the car ahead. As you are catching it, you slightly land on it. This, though, the most impressive aerial takedown yet, with just clipping the rear wing enough to send that poor McLaren tumbling through the air. Please don't eat me on GTA 5, heading towards a garage with somebody else, and the game doesn't quite know what to do with the two cars entering the garage at once. That's when trying to be the first one to get to the garage isn't always the best of ideas. The cars can be repaired up and it doesn't glitch out anymore, however, still, yeah, well done. Toy GT1 is on GTA 5 when a random civilian runs in front of his car. Not the greatest. There is some sort of shooting going on from a helicopter, freaked out all the civilians, one of which decides the best place to sit is in a player car. I've played a lot of GTA 5. I can't think of any time when an AI has just decided that, yeah, the best place to go is I mean, admittedly the car is heading out of that area, however, yeah, well done, AI. Carfan93 on Forza 6 racing at Rio, an AI up ahead, hits a tyre bundle, stops in the middle of the road, he has nowhere to go, and all of the AIs continue to pile into this mess, and Monte Carlo goes in the tyre bundles on his own as well. That's one of the dangers. I like the idea of the tyre bundles, but they are so dangerous in that cars hit them and just bounce back out into traffic. The Ford country boat starts it all off as just everything gets piled into this, and there's just nothing you can really do at this point when you're in the middle of all of this mayhem. Yeah, the GTV6 not having a particularly good day. A couple of cars did just about make it through, but that was a big pile up of vehicles. On to Forza Horizon 3 with that guy. Lol's just started a game of Infected. There's only two of them in this game, and as he drives his bowler across the track, manages to launch it in the air and rests it on some fuel tanks. Now, I said last time out, we had a Willie's Jeep got stuck on a roof somewhere. This time it's the bowler stuck on a fuel tank that can't go anywhere. The game's not resetting him, and, well, the Infected car is also unable to do anything about him being stuck up there. Shadowwara is racing at Blizzard Mountain on Horizon 3. He's coming up towards the finish line. The AIs have forgotten how to take the jump. They're actually all going on the brakes as they crest that jump, and everything is falling into that gap. Yeah, AIs are being as predictable as ever. Yamato48 is doing a cross-country race on Forza Horizon 3, coming up towards the very final corner on this track with the Dakar Mini. Takes a bit too much speed across a bump, goes for a couple of tumbles. AI give him some help in all of this. A Ford goes past, then gets stuck on a fence and gets confused, and everything piles into that mess. Very similar in some ways to that Forza 6 crash, only this time it's a player started it. Everything piled in and all got stuck, and the player amazingly got away with it. Zed Chilled Zed on Mafia 3 is heading towards the location in his car. Nothing untoward going on, gets stopped, makes it around the corner, all very sensibly, parks up quite nice and neatly, and the game decides a car should spawn on top of him, and now they're both very broken. There was quite a lot of fire as well going on. You can be as well behaved as you like, but if the game is angry with you, then, yeah, still bad things can happen. Vinny Scarletto is admiring his car, not really paying attention to where he's going. Manages to climb over the back of somebody, lose control, hit I guess kind of like an edge of a parking space, and then roll. I mean, the climbing over a car is pretty impressive, let alone the losing control and going for a sudden tumble. Up next on to Ride 2, travelling at very high speed across a curb and a backflip to go with it. Now, we've seen curbs launch many cars into trouble, but a complete backflip and then perfectly land it and carry on is damn good going. Nico4544 on My Summer Car has managed to roll the van, as is quite common, trying to roll it back over by pushing it. However, he may have turned on his Spartan strength just a little bit too much, as that's about 3 rolls and it's still not really quite worked, has it? That's still... I mean, it's moved it across the road, but it is now still stuck on its roof. That's an incredible amount of strength to do that. Minis 1994 on Carmageddon pushes an AI car up against the wall, gets it stunned, it's a little bit pinned, goes for a run-up, try and finish it off, but the concrete barrier has had enough. There shall be no takeouts around that area. That's a very big rejection from the concrete there. Fluffy on Live for Speed. I don't know if these are AIs or this is a multiplayer race. Either way, everything goes wrong at the first corner. There's 2 cars. 2 cars have made it around that turn. There's a third. The Mini is carrying a lot of speed and does get away with it. Everything else is very stuck. And now there's a bit of a demo derby going on. Apparently, this turn 1 is quite dangerous. I don't quite know what caused all of this. I think it might be AI cars, actually, with the way that everything is kind of acting extra bizarre in this moment. Yeah, they eventually kind of figure out what's going on. Up, finally, we have Darns 97 on Just Cause 3 with one of the larger attack boats. I can't quite get it turned, is a little bit stuck on one of the islands, trying desperately to get it off, and then physics has had enough. For whatever reason, it gets fired across the island and then rolled over. I don't know why physics decided that is a thing that should happen. However, a vehicle of any sort going for a roll is always a good thing. That might be one of the larger vehicles that we have seen rolled in this series, so well done on that. However, that is going to be it for this episode. As ever, if you have clips you would like to submit to this series, then you can via our forums. There will be a link in the description. At the very top of the page is the FailRace clip submission section, and you can find all of the rules and how to submit them in there. However, that's going to be it from me. Thank you very much for watching, and until next time, goodbye.